What's up guys, today's video we're gonna use a deck which got me to number 2 in the world at the end of the season. Last season I actually got number 2 in the world once again. I think my last number 2 for finish, which is still my best finish in Clash Royale, I got in March, so almost almost half a year later on I got a number 2 finish once again, and this is a deck I used and a ton of other people also used. Unfortunately I cannot show you the replays against Mugi, Lucas, Mohammed Light because Supercell decided to do a maintenance break after the season finished to fix some bugs. So yeah, unfortunately I cannot show it, but we're going to use this deck today. And the reason why this deck is so solid because a ton of players used classic Royal Hawks with Archer Queen, some different Archer Queen variation. This deck does really well against it because if you really control or reach a deck, and also bridge spam is one of the decks. If your opponent is doing a mistake, you can punish them, and as you guys know, I'm a really big bridge spam fan because you can outplay almost any matchup. If you guys don't want to miss any videos in the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, using Creator Good Morton makes the channel better. Thank you so much for supporting me. Without you, I wouldn't do this like that as a full-time job, and also without you, I wouldn't have finished second once again. So thank you so much for supporting me, and I would say let's jump straight into the games. A ton of you guys were asking if I would be happy about number 2 finish. Because it looked really good this season. I'm really proud of my performance, even it wasn't a queen meta. A ton of the players top 150 played queen, so I don't really think there's going to be an argument, yeah, you would just finish high because of queen. Because other players also had a queen, Lucas had queen, Mugi had queen, so I think I performed really well. But the thing was when the season ended, I was top 40 in the last hour, I think. So it looked really okay. But it didn't really look awesome. So I was okay, maybe top 20 finish would be cool, kind of getting back to it, because the last couple of months didn't really work out for me ladder. I didn't really have that much fun playing ladder because the meta being kind of boring. But with champions being in the game, I kind of get a motivation again to play more. And I hope I can also keep it up for the World Finals. So something new, and if I get something new, I'm really motivated. And if I'm motivated, I'm also playing better. And this is what happened there. Okay, it was actually a really bad banner by me. I should have played one tile far away. But I'm just going to pressure him. It's going to be a bandit charge on top of the tower. So I was okay, maybe get top 20 finish, but then I beat Lucas XYama. I beat Mugi. I beat Mohammed. I beat Seymour, I think. I beat Pandora. I beat really great players. I won against them. So I was looking really great. And the last game, I was okay. I knew I couldn't get number 1 anymore. That was already kind of for me in the last 15 minutes. I already knew, okay, number 1 you cannot get. You need to have a different goal, and the different goal is okay. Number 2, right? Number 2 is also great. Especially considering that was the best thing I could have done out of the situation, winning my last game against Vero. So I got number 2 finish. I'm honestly really happy because for me it feels like a first place after coming back and kind of not looking good. Not looking good the last hour, but yeah, maybe you guys can understand it now, but I'm really happy with my finish. I'm really proud of myself because you always need to consider, guys. I don't really know if you guys know that, but in Germany, the season always ends at 9 AM. So I stayed up the full night. I played the full night. I was with Sam together at the SK facility. So yeah, it was just grinding the full day. Or the full night, the night before I just slept 3 hours. So I just really wanted to put out all, giving all. That's always what I want to do, Clash Royale. If I feel okay, I'm not finishing high, that's fine for me. At least I want to try everything, and I want to try to play my best level and focus as best as I can. And in this night, even I didn't really sleep a lot the night before, I really was able to focus. So I really got it. So I'm really proud of myself. Just as a really small talk, starting into this video. So yeah, just want to let you know. Maybe you guys don't really enjoy me talking about stuff like that, but yeah, I just did it here. So yeah, that's just how I feel about the number 2 finish, but I'm really proud of myself, and thank you for all the congratulations. And I will start grinding. I know I will get the number 1 finish soon. It's just about time, and I know that I'm able to do that. Honestly, Anaban played really well. He got really great snipes on us, so on all the top players. So it's fine. He deserves that. but I will bounce back and will come back even stronger, and I'm so excited for the World Finals. Okay guys, after the first game was like kinda easy and just talking me about finishing number 2 in the world, how my experience was and finishing number 2. We are going like a bit more over this deck, why this deck is so strong. Honestly, if you don't have the Archer Queen, just use the Musketeer. Just use the Musketeer or like the Rector Wizard. It still works like really great. I think it's like an old school version. But the reason why everybody plays Lightning right now, I think you guys know, right? Everybody plays Lightning. Oh, what did the bandit do?
Oh, hello, sir.
We have to go there now.
Never mind.
Is because, yeah, Archer Queen. And the dumb thing for me about Archer Queen is that in certain matchups, you're starting to see playing the Archer Queen at the bridge. So in certain matchups, people are going to play Archer Queen at the bridge. Okay, that was really honestly a really, like, ability. I was like kind of waiting for him to do something. I was like, okay, this is the perfect timing. Maybe he's just going to play like an Electro Wizard and then get the ability down. The good thing is, for us, it's just one Elixir. So it's not really that too bad. I'm just going to go for Bandit here. I'm just going to use this. Still good at our Bandit tanked a bit. Now I can just go for Rainbow. The Volgo still does some pressure. And if you face Lightning decks, the best thing, honestly, you could do, like, you play the deck in challenges, play the deck in global tournaments. This is the deck which I really think is right now the best Archer Queen deck, and honestly the best deck Clash Royale. 4 out of the like 5, 6, 7. I'm like honestly not sure. But like a ton of people used this deck in the top 10 of ladder. Mugi used it on 2 accounts. Pandora used it. Me used it. The number 3 player used it. So it was like a ton of people were using this deck. And that's the reason why. So honestly, this deck is like normally you want to play really passive. You don't really want to overcommit early on. You can safely go in for a Mega in the back if you feel like you have a Elixir advantage, but normally I really prefer to go in for Bandits in the back, go for Ghosts in the back, and trying to bait out Elixir, maybe get some chip damage. And if your opponent has Lightning, you normally just want to go in for Archer Queen at the bridge. Because if you go for Archer Queen at the bridge, even sounds kind of dumb. Why would you go for Archer Queen at the bridge? They are most of the time used to Lightning, because if they're going for like Electro, you can just get the ability and you get a huge positive Elixir trade. So Archer Queen at the bridge, if you face Lightning decks, is the right play, even if it looks really dumb. So I'm just going to use like this here, trying to get the ability down in like 1 second. I hope the... Okay, maybe... Okay, maybe I get another ability here. Okay, no, we don't. But look at the Ghost still counter pushing. This is the thing. Every time you're defending, you also get a counter push, and this is why Bridge Spam is so good. I'm just gonna go for defensive Ramble here. The thing he will now go is for... Okay, I'm just gonna go for Ramble here. If he goes in for an MK, we're just gonna Archer Queen at the bridge opposite lane. He will have like a trouble to defend this, and he knows that. I'm just gonna go in for the ability here. And this is what I meant. There's no way for him to defend. And we can get a really clean, easy defense here. Also, fun fact, my Electric Spirit is still level 13, which basically means, yeah, it's underleveled. In some situations it's worse, but the opponent is not able to activate King Tower, which is really great against any type of bridge spam deck, especially with the Magnet. If your opponent is like King Tower activated, it's really annoying, especially if you plays like a Voyager and Fisherman deck. So you never want to let the opponent going in for the King Tower activation. Never cycle like the Spirit. You just want to use it for defense, getting great value, and then sometimes for sure counter push. But if your opponent is going to activate King Tower, you're losing the game. Here we go, next game. So I'm just gonna start the game with a ban in the back. And by the way, tomorrow, because a ton of you guys were asking, Morten, yeah, champion decks are great, but what about like me? I don't really have champions. I enjoy watching your videos for sure, but I don't have the champion because I'm not level 14. Tomorrow there's gonna be like a top 5 deck series once again for what is this for November? Yeah, we're in November, soon Christmas time. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe for that. I will gonna show you the best decks in Clash Royale. So look at this, guys. Look at this. Just like ability. Ability is kind of good, right? It's not too bad. And I honestly feel like really comfortable going in for this in at the bridge. And I'm also going for a Bandit here. Okay, I'm just going to use the ability now. Perfect ability timing. And look at the E-Bubs. Did you ever see E-Bubs dying so fast? Did you ever see that, guys? And this is what they deserve, right? This is what they deserve. They're like stupid E-Buffs player. That's what you're saying, not me. That's what you're saying. I would never say that. But that's the thing. That's the thing with this deck being so strong. But yeah, as I said, tomorrow there's gonna be decks which you can also play if you're not level 14. Which are really good because you need to remember, I think like the like the best, like I think like the top 15 in the world finishing were just like Archer Queen decks. But then there were some decks which I'm gonna cover also today, tomorrow, which didn't have Archer Queen or any type of champion, which are also like, which are really, really good. So if you beat Archer Queen decks with that, if the best players facing the best players and beating them without having like a champion in the deck and beating champions with the deck, it means the decks needs to be, they need to be really, really, really good. So I'm just going for an Electus Bird here. By the way, like another like quick note, what do you guys think? Or like quick question here, better to say. What do you guys think about the update after like being like kind of like, for sure the first impression is always important, but after thinking a bit, after relaxing a bit, you guys have like a different opinion on the update or still the same, and you guys don't really enjoy something like before? Would really like love to know that, if you guys have still the same opinion about the update, what you like, what you dislike, or did the opinion a bit like changed after the update came out, like maybe the challenge came out or something else. Please let me know it in the comment section. I'm always like open for like discussions about that. I really love that, and I need to say this deck is so busted. I'm just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna go for this, and I can just go for the banner. Let's see if he gives me a tower. Yes, he's giving me a tower. GG's well played. This deck, I'm feeling unfair. Like, it's really unfair. If you're not facing your best players in the world, there's almost nothing our opponent can do. And if you're searching for a deck to grind easy challenges right now, this is the deck you want to play. Here we go. Next one. So I'm just going to select my Electus Bird in the back because I can do it. Because I'm facing level 14, I have a level 13 Electus Bird, so it won't reach the tower. But if you're like same level, you never want to do it. Favorite starting plays, Ghost, Bandit are always great. He's just going to P.E.K.K.A me. Going P.E.K.K.A first play. This looks like a tough matchup. Honestly, Anaban sniping, that was like the only loss with this deck. When Anaban sniped me, it sounds so dumb, but he just played the same deck as me, but he used instead of the P.E.K.K.A, the Mega Knight, instead of the Mega Knight, the P.E.K.K.A, which was like, well, I think you guys might understand. It's not that easy if you face MK with P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A with MK. So we just go for Ram Rider here. Let's see. Okay, we're just gonna use the ability instant. I need to get the damage on top of the bomb tower. Maybe the Ram Rider instantly gets a charge on top of the tower. No, but everything died. That was honestly really well played by him. How the heck did he defend it like that? That was honestly so well played. Yeah, he played so well. Well played. Honestly, well played, buddy. I don't really know what deck are you playing there. Looks like a really weird deck. And he's also from B-Red's clan. So shout out to B-Red. You have great players in the clan, and they're playing awesome. This looks like, honestly, P.E.K.K.A. I beat P.E.K.K.A, but P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. P.E.K.K.A bridge spam is fine, is okay, because you both are like kind of controlling the game, and it's about like who's the better bridge spam player, who's doing the better moves. But against P.E.K.K.A Graveyard, I'm not totally sure. So I'm just going for Ram Rider here. He will just going for P.E.K.K.A. I mean, is there any way for me to defend my tower? I don't really know. So I'm just going for Archer Queen here. Let's see. Just go for my Bam Brawl. And I think I need to MK here. It's like my only chance. I just go for a Ghost in the middle. I'm just going to use the activation here. The ability. And look at this, like, look at the defense. Dark Prince, Bomb Tower, Poison, so much splash, and honestly, this is like the feeling which you guys always have. This is when I'm like covering a deck, I'm saying like play this deck, and you're like, okay, that's a great deck, but then you're facing an ultimate random hard count. This is like not a meta deck, but Bomb Tower, Graveyard, Poison, Electro Wizard, Executioner. So much ground control with the P.E.K.K.A, the Bomb Tower, Tornado. there's really no way we are gonna win this one. But still, I hope you guys enjoyed today's one. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the deck, and let me know, what was your season? How was your season? I hope you reached your goal, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys don't really miss any decks in the future. I was kind of trying to show some champion decks. Please let me know also if you guys want to see more champion decks, or you guys want to see champion decks, or like no champion decks. I would really love to see it. Also, we'll do a question and community tab about that. And I would say I'm out. Thanks for watching, and goodbye, guys.